In the last video, I discussed how men were under an obligation to provide for their wives and their families financially. This was a huge obligation, and arguably it had an impact on the development of the law in other areas as well. One could argue that our law is permeated with the male duty to provide resources. Now, in the last video, I also delved into this doctrine known as the doctrine of necessaries. This was the doctrine whereby married women could purchase goods on their husband's credit, and then their husbands would be obligated to pay the creditors for those goods. This was also a means whereby married women could avoid paying their debts. In the event that a creditor went after a married woman to pay a debt, she could usually use this doctrine to escape liability. Now, this is really important because this had an impact on how the law developed in the future. There's a lot of discussion about how married women used to have a hard time getting credit cards or loans without their husband's permission, but there's rarely a discussion about how this was related to the doctrine of necessaries and why creditors did this. And I'm going to delve into this a little bit more in future videos, but essentially this was not about sexism. This was really just about creditors finding ways to collect their debts. And it serves as another example of why we have to delve a little bit deeper if we really want to understand the reasoning behind our laws.